Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ironwood Online. This is your host, Noah Hansen, coming back from quarantine. Man, my hair looks bad today. I didn't even put it up. You can tell that this is all getting to me, but I'm holding strong. We will prevail. And why am I sounding like I'm Winston Churchill or something? This is going to work out just fine. I am once again joined by the wonderful Grace Buckner. So we are here bringing you another week of Ironwood entertainment, some interviews, and some fresh arrivals at Ironwood. So it will be an exciting day. You don't want to miss it. So I promise this will be a stream worth sticking around for. So Grace, what do we have first on our schedule for today?
We have some Ironwood News Minute.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we are going to talk about the new arrivals at camp, which if you were on Instagram, you got a little sneak peek.
Yep.
Also, I just quickly wanted to mention, I've been seeing summer staff applications come in, and anyone who's applied, I want you to know that I see them, I've gotten them. We're still having conversations about the summer and what it's going to look like, given everything. So hang tight. I will be in touch with you if you submitted an application. But otherwise, new arrivals at Ironwood.
Yeah. Here
If
we
you're
go.
like me, I'm a sucker for cute things and baby animals.
It's baby
Just,
quail. Look at them.
I'm done.
They're so cute. I love them. They look like chickens,
Baby
but
quail.
for some reason they're cuter. I think they're puffier. So,
They're puffier, and they are literally about 3 inches high.
is that smaller than a
So
chick?
for scale, they're extremely tiny. Literally about 3 inches.
They're so cute. I'm
So
showing the video of them right now. This is absolutely adorable,
perfect.
heart melting. Um, I and there are there any
Yeah.
more now, or is it just the two of them? Do you know?
I think it's just the two for now.
Just
I
the
don't
two for now.
know
Okay.
if they have any more in the incubator.
Okay. Sounds good. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you get to see some baby quail if you stop by
Mm-hmm.
Ironwood at some point, I guess. So that would be
Mm-hmm.
those two cuties are living their best life out there, and I'm sure they'll have a wonderful life being cared for by Sarah and the barn staff. So let's bring us back to there we go. Now Grace's face is back and visible. Now, yeah, I think we have one other. No, that's later. Community highlights is later. I'm confusing everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking. I literally have a
That's okay.
schedule right in front of me, and I'm not reading. So I'm doing a great job at this. You can tell I've done this for what 5 episodes now. I'm losing my mind.
It's okay. We all are, Noah. You're in good company. We're in it together. That's the
Yes,
whole point of this.
we're
We are in
all
this
in
together.
this together. I can't
For the
sing.
body
I haven't sang
of
since
Christ,
quarantine
man.
started. So I guess we'll do our interview right now. Then I think that's a good thing to jump
Yeah.
right into.
Yeah, yeah.
So I actually have to switch back. We have our good friend Abby on this week. Hello, Abby. Welcome to the party. You here? Can
Hello.
I hear you? There we go. Now I can hear you.
Hi.
Excellent. So, um, I guess Grace, do you have some questions that you wanted to ask Abby?
Yeah, I do. I have lots of questions that I would like to ask Abby, but I'm only going to ask a few here. I'm really excited that Abby's on the show today because she has been a super long time Ironwood camper staff person. Everything was the lead girls counselor last summer. Is our feature in this year's magazine. If you've had a
Mm.
chance to see that, there's a digital version too online if you want to check it out. Um, but she's the youth programs highlight there, and she just arrived back to the United States about a week ago from Southeast Asia on a short transmission trip. So, particularly in light of everything happening right now, that's pretty exciting. And I thank you for being here, Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited to share.
Yeah.
And before
So
Abby starts,
tell
very
us
quickly.
a
Sorry,
little
very
bit
quickly.
about what, before all the distancing, all the social distancing, tell us what did your life look like while you were abroad?
Yeah, so while I was abroad, I worked with company who just different types of artists together in a kind of a community. And so every like Friday night we would do an open mic night. So we would gather all in like a little coffee shop. And we would, they would do poems, they would sing, they would dance, and it was just a really good time to, meet local artists in the community and in the city that I was in. And so yeah, that's just a very small thing. So I mainly kind of helped with the social media side of it, doing posting stories and social media posts and that type of thing. So yeah.
That's awesome. And what's been like for you since returning from Southeast Asia? That's a pretty different part of the world, and so very culturally different. How's it been coming back?
I was freezing. That's the main thing. I was so cold, and I brought a jacket and everything like that. I was like shivering in the planes and like walking in between in the airports. Like when I left, it was like 105 degrees, like, and it like got down to like 95 at night. So coming back to like, I don't even know what it was, like 40s. I can't describe to you. I felt like I was in the Arctic or something.
Which for us, we're like, oh, it's so mild. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. So spending so much time in a very different place, what I want to know, what you learned, and I want to know what you learned about yourself, something you learned about yourself personally, something you learned about people, just people of the world, humanity, and something you learned about God as well through all that.
Yeah. So I guess the big thing that I learned about myself is that I set a lot of expectations for how things should work and how things should go in my brain. Like in my brain, I want it done a certain way. And like for me, it makes no sense to be 30 minutes late to something that you had time to get to. But then I realized, oh, you have to, do all these things. And so I kind of like needed to teach myself to chill out and to just like roll with the punches and just kind of be more go with the flow, I think.
And can I interject quickly, is that just where you were? Did the people, it was just a different value? Like people didn't really care if they were?
I mean, part of it was that it's a crazy busy city where I was, and it takes forever to get from point A to B because there's so many cars, so many buses, so many, bikes. It just takes a really long time, but also they just kind of go with the flow, and it's like, might as well stop and pick up some groceries or pick up stop for a cup of chai, which is really common, just stop and stand at like these little side stands for like 30 minutes and just talk about